Will Hogue, everybody. Thank you, Will. It sounded great. Erica Dunlap is here. Anthony Anderson still hanging out. And you like the dancing girls on Last Call.
I love the dancing girls. Hello, dancing ladies.
The show has, I think, grown a little bit since the last time you were here.
Yeah, it has. I remember when he was
on the couch now. My next guest tonight and I have a few things in common. We both hosted some shows over at MTV, and we've also both been described as leggy. She stars in the new show right here on NBC Las Vegas. Say hi to Molly Sims. Molly? Hey, Molly, what's happening?
How are you?
It's great to have you on.
Long time no see.
Yeah, how's everything?
Good, good, good.
I like your choker. That's cool.
I do. My mother actually got this for me.
Did she?
She's kind of hip and cool.
Do you know Anthony?
I do. Anthony, how are you?
Hi,
Good to
Molly.
see you.
Molly has an entourage in
I
the
do
back.
not have an entourage.
You have 7 people in your room.
Really?
Right
Was it
now.
hair and makeup people or just friends?
Friends. 2 are friends.
Okay,
and then
what
I
are
have
the
hair
other
and
5?
makeup.
What are the other 5?
Hair and makeup, 2 friends. There's only 4 of them back there.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have a posse.
You know, the House of Style on MTV, I'm out of my mind on where this, it's over now, or you just did the last episode? Or?
We finished it. My contract ended in May, so 3 years.
Right, congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a good run, is that the deal?
It was a great run.
And now will they find another supermodel to take its place?
I don't know what's going to happen. We started slowing down at the end of last year, and, you know, they were wonderful to me. I wouldn't be where I am today without them. They taught me so much.
Right.
And as you know, they're great to work with, and it's a great, you know, vehicle to go on and do what you really want to do.
And Molly, you've done that. You've re-signed with CoverGirl.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
and of
you.
course, you have the new show that everybody's talking about, Las Vegas, right here on NBC. You must be thrilled with everything that's going on.
It's a good show. It's a sexy show. It's a fun show. It's an ensemble group, so there's not too much pressure put upon me, you know, when you transfer from being, you know, the transition of being a model and then going into acting, you know, you have definite people who don't think you can do it. So I put myself in acting school for a couple of years.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
was
seeing you
going
at
back
various
and forth.
MTV events, and you were reading and, you know, acting
Absolutely.
like a lunatic for no reason.
I
but
know,
you
I
were,
was like traveling back and forth to LA like once every 8 days to go to school twice a week. So it was definitely tough, but I think it's kind of paid off.
And you remember you and I, we hosted the 4th of July
4th of July.
live special right here on NBC. That was a good time.
It was fun. I'd never seen the fireworks in New York City.
We
so it was
actually,
cool.
Anthony, they have an incredible Macy's fireworks display, and Molly and I hosted this live show. I forgot where, like right on the water, right in front of the bar.
Right on the water, right.
The most spectacular fireworks you've seen. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was
I
beautiful.
just want to let you know that you're not the only supermodel that made the transition from
Really?
that
Did you do
to
it as
acting.
well?
I understand how
Yeah.
that is. I understand that pain
Quite
Yeah.
difficult.
and being taken seriously.
You were
people-
Captain
as an
Craving.
actor.
People only look,
You were no
people
supermodel.
people only look at your looks.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
just
really
want to
don't-
look at your body
Don't
and,
take you
and
serious.
objectify
I know.
you and not worry about what's right here.
You guys look like the number 10 as you sit there on that couch. That's what I figured out.
Who you got writing your jokes for you now,
That
Carson?
one was just right off the top of the
man, that's
cranium.
good.
Right in the-
All right.
I want to show that this was my favorite moment from you and I doing the live 4th of July special. This happened right here on NBC. Let's take a look at Molly Sims.
All right, don't go anywhere. There is a whole lot more to come. We'll be right back with Harrison Ford, Reese Witherspoon, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yes, Justin Timberlake, Kenny Chesney, and President George W. Bush. Here, right here on Macy's 4th of July Fireworks Spectacular. Don't go anywhere.
I had to play it.
President George W. Bush.
I got a question. Wasn't Booth the guy that shot a president?
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
Yes.
I heard
said
douche. I don't-
President Booth.
You were.
So
I heard
embarrassed.
douche.
I'm
I
like,
didn't hear
Carson, I just said President Booth. He goes, honey, it's live.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing when it's live. You really there's nothing you can't take it back.
No,
and
you can't,
I think
but it's
I don't
so
think did
embarrassing.
anybody bring that to your attention at all? Or?
My mom, how could you say President Bush?
Booth.
You said Booth.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say Bush?
That's
I'm
all
like,
right,
Mom,
it
I
happens.
got tongue twisted.
I got a lot of entertainment out of it for what it's worth.
Well, you rode in on a lawnmower, so.
Yeah, exactly. Who's a jackass now?
Yeah.
Me. I met your parents, I think I met them before, but I met your dad at that 4th of July event.
Right.
And Molly's dad is just a very straight up conservative, sort of Southern gentleman, if you will.
is.
Not like a Hollywood dad, very proud
No,
of
he's
you.
not.
But I was thinking, when you do, like, you did the Victoria's Secret show that's like super sexy, what's his, does he
You know,
approve of that?
It's funny, he got quoted in People saying, you're not going to be naked, are you? They're so worried, you know, being Southern, and they're like, you're going to be dressed, aren't you? I'm like, yes. I'm like, they can't air it if I'm not dressed.
What does he think when he sees you in a show like that? Does he watch?
You know, he's kind of embarrassed. He's like, he doesn't really want to watch, and he's like, oh, but you look good, hon.
I think that's what he says to you. I think he's just got all of his friends over at the house,
Right.
smoking cigars.
Like,
That's my girl.
Like,
Damn, I wish I wasn't her daddy. I'm sorry.
Anyway, you know, he does ask me, I'm like, can you send, you know, Dr. Dallum this picture of you signed? I'm like, Dad, all right, sure.
The guy that gave birth to you. What a pervert.
It was actually my orthodontist.
Also, what happened there with the Victoria's Secret show? I read there was a hidden camera behind a mirror that was like taping you and all the other models, and you didn't know
they did
it.
some kind of like, I don't know, not sleazy kind of thing, but they put a mirror behind our changing, like where we were kind of like right before we go out, do the walk. You know, you check yourself out. You're making sure everything's in the proper
But
place.
behind that was a camera
But
that you
behind
didn't
that
know
was
about.
a camera that no one knew about. So, you know, we're in lingerie, and, you know, things happen in lingerie, right? So, yeah, there was a camera behind, and a lot of girls got upset about it, including
Yeah.
myself, just because they should tell us if there's a
Rightfully
camera.
so, right? I mean, you should know when that
Absolutely.
kind of stuff happens.
I mean, you would want to know if there was a camera
It-
in your dressing room.
It happened to me, and I had no idea, and I'm still a little pissed off about it.
Really?
Yeah, here at NBC.
What
Want to see it?
happened?
Take a look.
Yeah,
I have the
let's look.
footage. I had no idea.
I love you so much, Carson. No, I love Carson more. I love you so. I love you too, sweetheart, and I love you too. Let's just sit down and have some tea.
It's my time.
It's his time.
It's a
your
private
own
moment.
It's a private moment. You know, he loves himself. It's okay.
Oh, please. Let's talk about Las Vegas for a second. You guys getting a lot of press on this show. James Caan seems like somebody, you know, especially for you, just, you know, your first sort of gig in television. Now you're acting, you know, opposite. Is he intimidating to you, or is it just a great experience?
You know, I have to say, when you first get the opportunity, you know, you have a 1-hour drama, and they say you're going to be working opposite James Caan, and you're going to be playing his daughter. It was actually very intimidating, just because he's Sonny Corleone, and he's, you know, from The Godfather, that, you know, legend. So,
Right.
yeah, he was a little intimidating, but he's great with me. He's, you know, he actually gives me more than he needs to give me, and he's kind of taught me the ropes.
Yes.
And, but, you know, he's still Sonny.
And you had your first sex scene?
I did my first love scene
With who?
with.
Don't ask so many questions,
I'm
will you?
sorry, man.
You weren't there, so don't worry.
So how was that? I mean, here you are, like in your first big television show, and immediately, like, let's get Molly in bed.
I know exactly.
And how was it? Was it awkward, as they say?
You
Did
know,
you enjoy
it was
it?
with Josh Duhamel, who's a great guy. He came from All My Children.
Lucky
I'm sure
bastard.
you girls will know him. He played the role of Leo, and he was great. You know, I was a little nervous. He's done like many of them, and I was like, I just don't know, you know. And he was like, don't worry. One thing I got to tell you, I'm sorry for what happens, and I'm sorry for what doesn't happen. So
Really?
that kind of broke
Is it
the
true,
ice.
Molly? I've heard, do they tape the men's junk?
Is
Do
that
they
what you
tape-
call yours?
That's
No, he had clothes
that's my next
on.
question. I mean it in all seriousness. Do they tape the males down, or how does
No,
that
he
work?
has on pants.
Is there anything to prevent the you know? I'm just.
I don't
mean,
know. I didn't
almost
ask him.
no.
No. Probably. I was taped.
You were taped.
Absolutely.
So I'm not crazy.
Oh, okay.
There's tape involved.
Yeah.
Well, when you do your love scenes, are you taped?
Well, my nipples are taped right now.
Well, okay then. So yes, I'm sure
I
you
usually
taped.
don't normally get excited about playing a clip from a new show. I think I'm very excited to play this one. So let's take a
Oh,
look at
here we
Molly
go.
Sims
Let's see.
in the new
Taping
NBC show,
everything.
Las Vegas. Have a look.
Yeah,
Where's the freaking Emmy? And the Emmy
Where's
for the
the
group.
tape?
That's a pretty good teaser. There was tape, honey.
Okay.
The show looks great. It looks very good. You must be very excited and proud. I want to ask you quickly. Last year you were dominatrix for Halloween, I understand.
I was a dominatrix. I
Are you-
think I'm going to tone it down a little bit this year.
What are you going to be this year?
Thinking about being an angel.
An angel?
Yeah.
Screw that crap. Let's go back to the dominatrix.
Oh, really?
Are you really seriously?
No, I don't know. Bring me another dominatrix. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Anthony?
I just like to be beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You should bring
Yeah.
back Captain Craving. Go,
Yeah.
go around Hollywood parties dressed in your black tights. That might be
I
interesting.
like to be Cher, actually.
Yeah, I
You
think
like
you'd make a
to
nice
share?
No, I'd like to be Cher.
Oh, I was like, because, you know, me and Carson, you know, we free at 10 tonight.
Oh, really? All right, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
It's late, but I mean, come on. There's no time to be ridiculous here. I like that pitch idea for a new show on the WB right after you. Okay. Anyway, Molly, always great to have you.
Thank you,
Congratulations on the show and everything else. Molly Sims, everybody. Check out Las Vegas Monday nights at 9 o'clock on NBC. Anthony, All About the Andersons, WB Friday nights, 9:30. We'll be right back. with the stand-up comedy from Kevin Brennan and music from Fuel.